Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Narif Shada binti Yusni Zahri and I will present about the predictors of AI literacy and productivity, instrument development, scaling and validation. The first one is introduction. Artificial intelligence (AI), which is rapidly evolving and being used in a variety of areas such as literature and healthcare, is becoming an essential component of a daily life. AI is defined as the capacity of computers to carry out intellectual tasks, including learning and problem solving, which are often associated with human thought process. AI effort to gather and integrate diverse data, evaluate data, and explore different ways to share the outcomes. It gathers data from several sources, categorizes it, and presents it in accordance with its rule. Meanwhile, literacy is a set of abilities that enable people to utilize and evaluate AI systems along with interact and collaborate with them. The skills students need to comprehend and apply AI in a range of private and professional contexts are provided by AI literacy. Understanding AI literacy levels is crucial for several reasons. It facilitates the identification of challenges and gaps in AI literacy, enabling specific effort to effectively overcome this gap. So, the objective of this study is to establish and validate an instrument that can determine AI literacy and its productivity to students. Next is literacy review, AI literacy in education. AI literacy was developed via years of media understanding, computational thinking, and a digital readiness based on Mills AI 2024. The set of skills and knowledge known as AI literacy allow individuals to interact with AI tools and systems in a way that is both safe and ethically appropriate in an increasingly technological advanced society. Based on Cheng et al. 2020, Du et al. 2024, and Huang et al. 2020, and also Wang et al. 2020, AI is currently being used widely in a range of educational contexts, opening up many opportunities for educational advance. Based on Dirgunova et al. 2024, AI in education has introduced new methods of instruction and learning that are being tried out in different circumstances. AI literacy with AI literacy which captures people knowledge and comprehension of AI ideas and application is a crucial cognitive component in an education. Based on according on Long and McGregor 2020, and Du et al. 2024 pointed out that AI literacy has historically been linked to people's access to information, and they propose that understanding AI is a crucial part of AI literacy, even if they do not specifically highlight AI philosophy in their definition. AI literacy should be taught to all students according to the experts, not just those who plan to work in the computer science. So, in educational context, both instructors and students can benefit it from learning AI literacy, which enables them to navigate a technological advance and society without needing technical expertise. Next is literature review of AI literacy and productivity. Productivity is defined as the level of which a worker, business, or a nation produce thing and the quantity produced relative to the time, effort, and financial resources needed to generate them. The definition, the definitions of productivity in education include registration, certificates, or credit hours, rate of graduation as well as the time to graduate, cost per credit hour, credits hour per faculty person, and even profitability per faculty member, according to the few earlier studies. Participating in Participating in AI at university gives students the opportunity to learn more about AI-driven world, contribute to its advancement, and make informed decisions that will affect their future studies. According to ASIO also, this is accomplished by helping these students become more AI literate. Students who comprehend AI literacy are also more capable of analyzing and evaluating the information that they encounter during their studies. Enhancing university student productivity is one area where AI literacy has enormous potential. Through the ability to distinguish between accurate and misleading information, AI literacy promotes critical thinking and research-based approach in studies. In students, AI literacy is important because it gives students the skills they need to navigate the expanding field of AI and better prepares them for future careers that commonly require AI technology. Furthermore, including AI literacy in students' daily life will make their work easier by giving them the skills to incorporate AI with their assignment, which will ultimately improve their productivity. Next is methodology. The first one is determining predictors and impacts. The determinant of predictors and impacts for the study is based on the systematic literature review SLR concept or technique. The term used for searching for a suitable article are artificial intelligence, AI literacy, productivity, AI application, and also AI literacy in educational context. The previous study were chosen and were searched in online databases such as Emerald Insight, Scopus, IEE Explorers, ResearchGate, and also ProQuest. The key component of finding the relevant research to use in these studies are the abstract, introduction, literature review, and conclusion of the previous studies. So based on the previous research, there were eight so based on the previous research, there were eight variables that have been chosen, which are cognitive absorption, attitudes toward AI, digital divide, effort expectation, performance expectation, and awareness of AI, literacy, and also productivity. The second one is instrument development. The instrument was created by adapting and modifying existing instrument from previous study. The instrument is developed in two steps, which are the construction of instrument, foundation and contents, and the instrument scales based on Rosman Ismail et al. 2022, Rosman and Razan et al. 2022, and Shukri et al. 2023. The table shows the study's instrument development, which has the variables, number of items, and also sources from the previous study. The third one is expert reviews. The objective of doing the expert reviews is to see whether the items and variables that were used are suitable or not and to confirm whether the items are relevant to the variables. In order for the experts to validate the items and variables, the form of expert reviews were created. The form consists of variables and the item, so the experts needs to comment on this item and whether they need to be changed or suitable enough to be used. The last one in methodology is phase validity and reliability analysis. The objective of phase validity is to confirm that the items are suitable and meet the purpose of the study. The audience that needs to do the phase validity is the undergraduate students in university. Meanwhile, reliability analysis was carried out to verify the instrument's reliability before making the necessary adjustment and improvement as recommended by the expert reviews and phase validity procedures. Next is result and discussion. The demographic of expert review. 5 expert review will involve in the validation of the instrument of the study. All of the experts are the professional lecturers and academicians in the university. In order for the expert to validate the instrument, the form consists of the items and variables were given to them for them to check the connection between the clarity of the instrument and the content relevance of the instrument, and they also need to complete the validation within 2 weeks. Table below shows the academic qualification, position, and academic and working experience of the expert. Next is content validity. To calculate the content validity index for this study, calculation is based on the previous research from Paulit and Beck 2006. For content clarity of this study, the mean of the ICVI is 1, SCVI per UA is 1, and the mean for the aspect proportion is 1, where it shows that the instrument of the study has the high evaluation content clarity. For the content relevance, the mean of the ICVI is also 1, SCVI per UA is also 1, and the mean of the aspect proportion is 1, showing also that the content relevance for the study has a high evaluation content relevance. Next is phase validity. There were 10 students with a bachelor's degree and diploma students from University Technology Mara, UITM Kelantan branch who were chosen to do the phase validity. They were given the questionnaires to evaluate to see whether the questionnaires is suitable and follow the purpose of this study. Based on the face validity results from these 10 students, there were no recommendation of all of the students and agree the instrument used in this study is easy to understand and relevant to the study objective. The last one in result and discussion is reliability analysis. The questionnaire was sent to the students from the UiTM Kelantan branch and 38 respondents answered the questionnaire of the study. Then, to analyze the data received from the respondent, a statistical package for social science SPSS version 26 was used. The Cronbach alpha coefficient was used to determine whether the items and variables were reliable or not for the study. The supposed reliable for each variable is 0.7 and above based on the Nunali 1975. Therefore, the result for the combat alpha coefficient for the study was between 0.772 and 0.949, which is considered as an acceptable value. The table below shows the variable number of items and also result of the Cronbach alpha coefficients. Next is discussion. The study was created to developing and validating tools to assess university students' AI literacy. There were 8 variables that were involved in the study, which are AI literacy, productivity, cognitive absorption, digital divide, attitude towards AI, effect expectation, performance expectation, and also awareness of AI. The instrument for this study can be used to see the productivity and performance of the students based on the way that they use AI application and technology properly and ethically. After that, the data will be gathered in order to further validate the items and variables. Students will gain a better understanding of AI literacy and the ability to use AI application and technology in ethical and correct manner, which will increase their productivity. In conclusion, a number of procedures were carried out, including a pilot study, reliability analysis, content validity, face validity, instrument development, expert review, and the SLR techniques application to identify the topics, determinant, and impact. It may be determined that finding instrument which consists of 55 items is adequate for the use in a study on AI literacy and productivity for students' knowledge. Next, the limitation that were recognized in the study is the lack of research focusing on AI literacy. We propose that the future studies and also academicians can focus more on AI literacy as it is one of the important skills and ability that students need to learn and adapt in order for them to use AI application and technology properly. I think that's all for me. Thank you.